What's up, everybody? It's been a while since I made a last video. Just been kind of busy, summer, kids, cutting the grass, you know, all that fun stuff. But just wanted to make a video real quick of a warranty rod review, if you will. Just review the warranty on it. It's a Thomas & Thomas Contact. And I want to say I broke this rod. It had nothing to do with the way it's built, the blank. I totally broke this rod. Nothing against them. It was all my fault. I broke the rod probably mid-February-ish, I would say. Didn't send it back right away. Just kind of didn't want to look at the rod. Was disgusted that I even did what I did. But I ended up sending it back, I believe, beginning of April. And I just got it back last week. So I'd say 8 weeks it took to get it back. They didn't question it. They took the whole rod, looked the whole rod over, because I actually ran it over with my car, so I didn't know what all was wrong with it. I stuck it on my Blazer. I left the water in a hurry because I was in a bad mood, and I sat it beside my Blazer. I ran it over. A mile later down the road, I realized I don't have my rod. Turned around, found it in the parking lot, snapped the section off. But I wasn't sure if maybe I ran the whole thing over. Well, anyway, they were great at Thomas & Thomas. They checked the whole rod out, the seat to the tip, made me a whole new tip section, and got it back to me within 8 weeks. I haven't tried the rod yet, and if you're OCD like me, you want to know exactly how it performs as opposed to when you didn't break it. I'm here on the water, but this is the section I broke. Like I said, I mean, it's perfect. The lining, the eyelets, the wraps, it flows perfect with the existing rod I had. This is the one. This isn't the Thomas & Thomas Contact 2. This is the number 1, and I mean, it's right on. You know, it's perfect shape. So what I want to do is just see how it feels on the water, because I'm OCD. I loved this rod before I broke it. I'm sure it'll be fine, but let's get out there and see if we can catch a fish. But if I can't catch a fish in there, I don't think it's the rod's fault. But I just want to see. This was the most sensitive rod I've used, and I just want to make sure that that's still in there. I'm sure it is, but let's see. We're hooked up. Definitely as sensitive as I remember it being. I felt that strike, easily casted to it. Like I said, this isn't going to be a fishing video or a rod review. It's just the warranty review, and if the rod's as good as it was before. And it is. I horsed that fish, pulled it out of its mouth, and I'm in a fucking tree. So hopefully I don't break the rod again, but I might, because I'm pretty pissed off. Yeah, it's still sensitive as it was. I can't see my sighter line too well. I don't have my glasses on, and just not able to see the line real well, but I can tell I'm tight on it, and I could feel both strikes. This is the second fish. See that rod bent in half. This is the 11'3" 3-weight. Like I said, I'm not doing a review on the rod or fishing video. Just wanted to make sure the rod was as good as it was when I bought it. And it definitely is. I don't think this is a big fish, but you can just see how much play is in that rod. I have 6X on. I've never snapped off. Sometimes I horse them, but let's just see what this is. I'll keep it on camera for you. Could be a bass, could be a could be a sucker fish, could be a trout. This water, I don't have my waders on. Water's not real cold, but whatever it is, it's holding in that current pretty good. That's just it's like a rainbow. We will take him down here, swing him to the left, get him up to us. If I don't fall. Actually a nice one for here. Yeah, about 14. Got that jig right in the moof. Barbless came right out. Pretty fish. Oh, he said it wasn't going to be a fishing video, but what the hell, you know, I gave you another cast and we got another fish. See that tip section? That's what I broke. That's the new part they gave me, and it's phenomenal. I mean, it's a brand new section. Putting it to the test, bending in half, catching fish, so I'm happy. Another pretty rainbow. There's one. Guys, this might be a fishing video. Yeah, I can feel that and see it. I love this rod. I haven't had it, like I said. I broke it in February. And I got it back from Thomas & Thomas, and feels like a brand new rod again. Like I said, they definitely took the time to look the whole rod over. I ran it over with a car, and look at that. 2 months later from running it over, good as new. Another pretty rainbow. Now we're giving it the test. I'm in this fucking tree. I'm in this tree somehow. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. But the tip and the rod are good. Another one on the jig. I'm gonna wet my hand here. I'm gonna make a fishing video, just having so much fun I don't want to quit. All right, well, as you saw, the rod was repaired as good as it was when I bought it. The time return on it when I broke it to when I got it back was 8 weeks, and that's with COVID, and that's with, I'm hearing a lot of horror stories for people getting their rods back that they broke. This was only the second time I've ever broke a rod in my entire life. The first one I broke was a lot more, it just took a little bit longer to get. This one, I think it was 60 bucks from my house to them and back. They went over the whole rod as I ran this whole rod over. The whole rod was run over. And they went over it, no problems, and they still only charged me the $60. I don't know what all they fixed, but I think just the tip section that I know of, because I did go over it a little bit, but they checked for hairline fractures, all that for me. And as you saw, we had some fun with it. I didn't really want to get into fishing with it, but I wanted to test it, to look at it at home. You know, yeah, it's a pretty rod, or it's a standard, you know, blank for Euro Nymph, darker. But the sensitivity's there. The rod's great. Thomas did a great job. They're not paying me. They don't even follow me. They'll never even probably see this video. But I just want to let anyone know out there, if you are going to make a step up and you're going to spend this much on a rod, and you have bad luck like me, clumsy, run it over, they replace this whole. Like I said, I know the tip was busted, and I couldn't really see anything else wrong, but there could have been hairline fractures. They replaced this rod for $60 in 8 weeks, and I mean, they had their master rod builders go over it. I couldn't be happier. Had caught some fish. I mean, what else do you need? So like I said, this was just a review on the warranty. The rod is the Contact One. You can find 100 of them anywhere online. I think you're gonna find it's a great rod, but when you break it is what I wanted to know. If in fact you break the rod, and in my case, I had a lot of, I didn't know, I knew I ran the rod over, but I didn't know how bad it was broke, where it was broke. So I sent it into them, totally honest, and they had no problems fixing the whole rod. I bent it in half, I caught a few trees, put some pressure on the blank, and it's still as sensitive and as strong as it was the day I bought it. So I'm really happy. I hope you liked the video. Like I said, it's not really a fishing video, but I didn't have time. I will get out now. I'm able to move my shoulder a little better. It's pretty bad still, but hey, stick around. I got some more coming for you.